It's another R2 build. Better stay tuned. This is your Yourgeekfix. So we got another box here. So continuing on, we've got to work on the legs a little bit last time. This one has some more components of the leg. Here we have our wheels that we're going to be putting into this side now that we have the other side completed. Part of the wheel drive, and I've got a sensor in here, and of course more issues. Seems like we're still pretty focused on the Return of the Jedi, more about Ewoks and the sets that they had, self-driving trucks and other technology. It also gets into the original title, which is the Revenge of the Jedi, Jedi droids, which is exactly what we are building, and of course a lot of the direction behind Return of the Jedi. So let's get into issue 47. Pretty anxious to get into the leg a little bit more because, like last time, they had us kind of just lay some parts in place, which luckily, because I am building this back to back, isn't too big of an issue, but it'd be really easy to lose some of these parts. So being able to screw them in is going to be helpful. So I'm starting off with this bag right here. And I do see screws in this one, so if you're doing this with me, make sure you don't throw away those screws by accident. And let's see here. So put those right there, and alright, so I need to bring back some parts, primarily these parts. It looks like it wasn't a big deal. Remember last time I took this part off because I didn't think it was necessary to have it hooked on the whole time. And that's how they're starting things off, just leaving it the way it is. And then I'm going to be taking a couple of pieces here. So first one is this piece right here, which I'm going to be sticking onto the end in this direction. So that right there should be lining up with this, just like that. And then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting this piece. I got some more of these. I'm going to be taking this, and it also has some little pin parts that fit inside of here, and so it should slide onto that right there. And I'm going to be using some of my new screws to be able to connect that. Sure enough, it just seemed to screw right in there without needing to have the nuts on the other side, which is great because I'm tired of doing the whole nut on the opposite side thing. And when we're done with that, we're going to move that piece over here and move my screws out of the way here. That brings us to issue 48. Here we go. So this is the one where I had the greeblies that kind of slid in that I had to hold on to. We're putting that down right here. And then this is where we get our sensor. I'm not sure if this is a motion sensor for being able to detect when he's too far forward or something's too close, or if this is the part to be able to see when you're doing something in front of him. I don't know, but at any rate, now this is the part that just kind of sticks right into here, just like this. Oop, like that. It sticks through. Whoops. Maybe if I do it right. There we go. And then it goes under, over, and through like this. Okay. And that is that for that magazine. In issue 49, we have this bigger piece of metal that is for my wheel to connect to. Make sure there's no screws in that one. Oh, there is a little couple pieces here though. Fun pieces actually. Looks like we have some wheel bearings. Oh, I see. There we go. So on the top is our piece, and underneath it I have my wheel bearing wheel right here, and then some other parts that hook into it. So, set those right there. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is bringing back this piece right here that has the metal part on the bottom. And once again, we got these pins right here, here, and here, and those are going to stick right in to this, just like that. And then I just got to screw it into place using some of these little 6mm fitting screws. I don't know, it might be too small. Let's see. Is that it? No, that's it. Interesting. I actually used one of these screws in the wrong part in the last episode, so, and I couldn't get it back out and just decided to leave it in there. So hopefully I still have enough to do this. I only needed 4 though, so probably so. And one more right there. I do have one more. Exactly. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Put that over there. And that's it for that magazine. And then that brings me to this next one, which should be our actual wheel housing, but also something special, something indicating something big that's coming up. I think in the next box. Pretty sure. I haven't looked ahead, but the next box is big, and so I'm guessing that that's going to be the one that's containing something special. Tied to this. That. Got a couple wheels. Again, we got some screws here. Gotta hold on to. And putting that into here. So what's the special part I was talking about that I'm going to leave inside of here is this part right here. Look at that. We know where that's probably going, right? But so far we don't have the part that goes with it. In fact, that one seems really special. So anyway, I'm going to put that right there. And in the meantime, the next part that we're going to be doing has to do with these wheel pieces right here. So, as you can see, the sides are different slightly. So this one has some additional little cut holes in it from this one. Here we also have some different length pegs, and then this one right here has no pegs, it just has holes. So the way that this goes, that this one right here with the pegs is supposed to go inside the one that has the most little circles. And so yeah, we're going to be sticking that just right into here, just like, if I can just line them up here. Is that it? Yep, there it is, like that. Then we're bringing this one over here, and it should slide right on top of it, like that. And then, what we need are some black screws, I do believe, which are probably the ones that they just gave me, so I'm just going to assume. I don't know why they bother to say the length. I mean, I guess I could go measuring them, but it doesn't tell you which lengths you received in that package. We do receive some of different lengths on different days, so could be to, there we go. I'll tell you, I know people get worried about how fast some of these packages go together, or how little you have to do. Truth be told, most of these have taken me pretty long. In fact, when we were putting together the head, there was so many screws and so many things to do. It really took a lot longer than I was able to edit it down to. You know, whenever you see it going in fast motion, consider that was at least 20 minutes. So we've had quite a few of those videos. In this case, look at how long it just took me to put in these 4 screws, but there it is. That's our wheel, good to go. I already know that this part is going to go into here, and that it's going to hook onto this wheel bearing right here so I can spin it, but we're not doing that today, apparently. So everything's complete with that magazine, and that completes that box. Kind of the fastest box I think I put together so far, and I'm kind of relieved to that, because honestly I'm kind of overwhelmed. These boxes are arriving kind of quick, and they are kind of back to back. I mean, multiple within a month for me, and so you know, you think, well, I'll just pull them out and just do them right away, and then they kind of pile up like they have right now. So stay tuned for the next episode. Now, I want to thank Fanhome for providing these parts. Also, if you're interested in actually purchasing this model, check the links below. And don't forget to use the promo code R2-D2. Also, don't forget to check out our Iron Man build and other big videos that we got on the way. In the meantime, like, subscribe, comment below. This is your Geek Fix.